Welcome to the channel, Gaming Army. This video, we're going to be discussing the proper demonstration of naked aggression in MechWarrior Online. For this video, we have game footage from two separate drops supplied to us by Major PETA. It looks like he's in his Hunchback. It is the Hunchback 4G, outfitted with an AC-20 in that big right shoulder and 3 medium lasers. A pretty straightforward build. For this first drop, we're playing Conquest mode on Frozen City, and Major is on the hunt for his first target. Looks like he is zeroing in on the Roughneck. And he's definitely landing some nice AC-20 shots. He's not giving up on him. He is backing off to protect that right torso, but it looks like the Roughneck is totally ignoring him. He's going to take a couple shots on the Mad Dog as the Mad Dog presents itself, but he turns the corner and stays right on top of the Roughneck, preventing the Roughneck from maneuvering and backing up while he and his teammates grind through all of that structure. Because Roughnecks are known for tons and tons of structure. So with that enemy eliminated, he's now on the hunt for his next target. And I'm not sure if he's going to contest the enemy firing line. It looks like he's turning around. Yes, he has noticed that there are some enemies trying to push out of Bravo 4 area, and he is wisely choosing to engage them. There's a Kit Fox. He's going to get a couple of good shots in on him. Kit Fox is running, and he has a Marauder friend who's trying to push up out, and he is just being totally aggressive, getting up in this Marauder's face. He's underrun the ATMs on the Marauder, making them useless, and he is really focusing that left torso on the enemy Marauder, and he takes it. Now look what he's doing here. He's switched focus to the Kit Fox. In my opinion, he just executed a textbook push. And what he did is, as he dropped down through the choke point, he kept pushing forward, allowing the teammates to flow through that choke point. He didn't stop or back up, causing a traffic jam in that narrow pass. He also switched targets from the Marauder to the Kit Fox, and that forces the Kit Fox to focus and deal with the Hunchback that's in his face, as opposed to standing back in a second line position, getting free shots on either the Hunchback or the teammates that are trying to flow through that choke point. And last but not least, he pushed past the Marauder. He did not get the kill on it, but if the Marauder spins and follows the Hunchback, that means he's presenting his back to the teammates that are coming through behind. So that is a textbook push. Now that Leroy Jenkins maneuver for the push does not come without a cost, and as you can see, his mech is in horrible shape at this point, and I don't think he stands much of a chance pushing that Atlas who's coming in on him. But just be aware that wasn't the job. The job is to get the push done. And sure enough, the Atlas finishes him off. He finishes with 1 kill, 573 damage done. Moving over to our next drop. This one finds us playing skirmish mode on the Mining Collective, and it looks like the team is pushing the Echo ramp. As we come around the corner and everybody is grouped up, it looks like neither one of the assaults is really making a big effort to push all the way up the ramp, and are backing off a little bit. So there's not a full-fledged push going on, and the Major realizes this and wisely steps off to the right-hand side. That's going to give him a different angle on any potential enemies, as well as alleviating the traffic jam on the ramp. Looks like the team is starting to go that way, and a Bushwhacker pops out from around the corner and eats an AC-20 and 3 medium lasers for his troubles. Looks like the Major wants to capitalize on the Bushwhacker and is definitely in pursuit. There's another Alpha Strike, and it looks like he's going to round the corner and get in one more Alpha Strike, and that last strike, the lasers drifted a little bit to the left-hand side, but definitely turned the center torso on the Bushwhacker red. Swinging back through the center, we see that there is an enemy Mad Cat Mark II in the center. Major is quickly focusing right torso, landing consecutive shots on that right torso. That is also a key to aggression. Once you've picked out a spot, see if you can land consecutive shots on that particular component and eliminate it as quickly as possible. So moving to the edge, there are some units in Delta 4, but we're focusing down the Corsair, adding some additional fire support to the units that have engaged the Corsair, and it drops as well. Getting a few shots in on the enemies that are down there in the Delta 4 area. There is a light mech operating in the backfield, but it looks like the Major is not going to chase the squirrel. I think he wants the squirrel to come to him, and it is coming around Delta 5, looking like it's going to come up the Delta ramp, and there it is. Yes, it is a Piranha, and he focuses the left torso with a nice shot. He's able to take away half of the Piranha's firepower, and the teammates finish him off very quickly. Coming around the corner, we spot a Nova, and again, look at the shot selection, going for the right arm, right torso, just knowing that the Nova has most of its weapons in its arms, so if you can rip off an arm, there goes half the firepower. So when you're looking to be super aggressive, things to take into account is focus fire on the same component over and over again until it's gone. Make sure that you are checking the damage readout of the enemy, looking for weak spots to focus. And thirdly, you want to know as much about the enemy mechs as possible. If you can quickly identify where major weapon systems are, you know where to focus your shots. So again, focusing damaged open components or where the enemy is weakest is pure aggression. Getting back into the center, we run across the bushwhacker from before. He was open CT, and down he goes. And now it looks like a Highlander and possibly another other unit around the corner. He's electing to go after the Highlander, and a beautiful torso twist. He did eat damage on that left side, but it's the left side on the Hunchback, not the right side. He still has his big gun and is focusing the left torso on the Highlander. And this one is finished off with 9 assists, 652 damage done.